Hey, good morning, folks. Joe Mangiacotti here for the Joe Mangiacotti Show on AM 830 WCRN, both Saturday and Sundays. Also airing on AM 730 WACE in Springfield. So pretty much heard all over Massachusetts and really most of New England. Join us every weekday morning from 6 to 8 o'clock. So we got a lot coming up this morning. I got to tell you, a couple rallies this week. President Trump out there, obviously, he's just looking forward to the 2020 election. He's kicking it. Watch the Minnesota rally. There was a lot of controversy. First, you've got the mayor out there as the president says, hey, the weak mayor. He takes on the police, right? First of all, he charges President Obama, Clinton, Bush, everybody before him. The last Obama bill, granted, it was a few years ago. Well, not 100 years ago, just a few years ago, like $26,000 for the security and added cost to the arena. He wants to submit a $500,000 bill to the Trump campaign, like 26 times the cost of the Obama. Well, prices haven't gone up 26 times in 8 years or 10 years even. Ridiculous. Didn't get very far with that. You think Donald Trump's going to overpay on anything, whether it's our money or his money? Not going to happen. And then he tells the police, hey, you can't wear your uniform if you're not actually on duty, which is something police do all the time, mistake doing that. Police in that area in Minnesota, Minneapolis specifically, say, okay, fine. And they put into production these great red shirts, Cops for Trump. It's a sea of red shirts. So probably a mistake, this mayor, kind of going that route. Wrong mistake. He only missed Minnesota taking it and flipping it, right? Hasn't been flipped, hasn't been Republican since like 1972. We only missed it by like a point and a half. And he's really dedicated on and really laser focused on flipping Minnesota in 2020. Then he's in Louisiana last night, I guess, and another great rally there, firing them up. A great little side note, it was fantastic. He's talking to the Little League World Champions from Louisiana at the White House. And he says, where are you from? They say, Louisiana. He says, oh, I'm going there on a great, big, beautiful plane. You know how Trump talks, right? Called Air Force One. Do you want to go? So he flies the Little League team coaches, parents, and everything on Air Force One back to Louisiana. I thought that pretty cool. A fantastic thing. Oh, Hanoi Jane Fonda arrested on the Capitol steps this week. Love this job. It just keeps giving. Never nothing to talk about, right? Great fodder there. We'll get into that. Also, obviously, we have to talk about the whole now, the hoax, Russia investigation. Now we've got pretty much a hoax impeachment going on, a whistleblower who isn't really a whistleblower, who's a second, third-hand knowledge, and now we find is connected to Joe Biden in the first place, a major candidate. But that's not how the mainstream media is spinning it, right? If it was the other way around, I always have to say this. We're going to go to the bizarro world, and what if? I know nobody likes to play the what if game, but we're going to play the what if game. What if this was Eric Trump or Donald Jr. or something like that? Oh my God. During the Minnesota rally, we'll have some clips during the show of his speech. One of the best parts was when he just basically says, look, Joe Biden's never been that intelligent. He's never been that great of a senator, but boy, did he know how to kiss ass to Barack Obama. We'll talk about that. And also a little clip about the president talking about these emoluments, right? People trying to say that he's getting rich because somebody did somewhere, stayed somewhere. Get it? Somebody, who happens to maybe be from the Middle East or what have you, stays at one of the Trump hotels or properties and pays $300-400 for the night. Donald Trump's getting rich, right? He's worth how many billions of dollars, right? His personal income is something like $50 million a year in $392.58 actually is going to make him rich. Are you kidding me? You know what you make on $4 billion in a day? I mean, he doesn't even know who these people are. He'll talk about that. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Rosalind Layton is going to join us in the 7 o'clock hour. She's going to discuss Senate Senator Rubio's push for the TikTok company in China to be investigated. Wait till you hear the kind of stuff that they're going on. We're also going to talk about China in this whole NBA debacle that's happening. Just a lot to come up from 6 to 8 o'clock. We never get to fit it all in, which is one of the reasons we spill over to Sunday also from 6 to 8. Great features like handling change at 7:30. This week we hear from Paul Cantiani Jr. from the Cantiani Insurance Group. He's going to talk to us about, coverage for your car when you get in an accident, making sure, you have gap insurance and that you're just covered and how that works. You don't want to get stuck on the wrong end of that. We're also going to check in with Out with Joe. James Duggan stops into the Out with Joe studios to talk about the Q-Flix happening in Worcester for New England, which is a fantastic thing. You get more about that. So all that coming up. You can join the conversation at 508-871-7000, 508-871-7000 from 6 to 8 o'clock. You can also text the show on our text line at 617-297-8388. Follow us on social media at Joe Mangi Show, M-A-N-G-I, Joe Mangi Show, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. It's all there. So I'll see you on the radio.